everyone, and welcome. My name is Sierra, and I am so excited to have you here for today's Daily Discovery with FCMoD. I have a very special guest with me today, Alexa, and she is our live animal husbandry coordinator here at the museum. Alexa is going to tell us all about our museum fish that we have here in the Animal Encounters exhibit. Alexa, thanks so much for being here today.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, let's take a closer look at our fish.
Absolutely.
So what sort of fish do we have here at the museum?
All of our fish here are native to Colorado, and they are the kind of fish that you'd find in rivers and streams. We've got creek chub, common shiners, long-nosed dace, and white suckers at the moment.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of different species.
Yeah.
Where do these fish come from?
So we get our fish through a partnership with CSU. They have a student club there called the American Fisheries Society, and the AFS is licensed to go sample fish in the wild and provide them to us to have here as a public display.
Very cool. Well, I know you've got a large husbandry team here who helps you take care of all of our live animals here in the Animal Encounters exhibit. What does it take for you guys to take care of our fish?
Well, fish actually need a lot of the same things that you and I need. They need food, they need clean water to breathe, they need to have a safe, comfortable home. So of course we feed them, we make sure that their tank is clean, and we also do things like check to see that the water is good for them to live in and breathe. So, for example, here's a little chemistry experiment that I was doing this morning.
Oh, very cool.
This is testing the pH of the water to see if it's acid or alkaline. And one of the things that I'm doing right now to make sure that the water is at the exact right level is, you see that hunk of driftwood in there? These fish, and all river and lake fish, are used to having some kind of organic debris in the water with them. If it's tree branches, leaves, that kind of thing. That actually makes the water a little bit more acid. So that's what we're doing, is making sure their home is safe for them.
Very cool. Well, I know you've mentioned that these fish, you know, live in the wild, in wild places. Can you tell me a little bit more about where they would be found here in Colorado?
All of these fish were actually sampled from the Poudre watershed. Okay. So you could find fish like this in the Poudre River or any of the creeks or streams that actually feed into that river.
That is very cool. Well, speaking of our creeks and streams, do you have any advice for our viewers about how we can take better care of our local watershed and protect wild fish?
Absolutely, that's a great question. So I have 3 tips. Tip number 1 is to think about how you use water, because water is their home. If they didn't have water, they wouldn't survive. So if you're brushing your teeth, make sure you turn off the tap while you're actually scrubbing. Take a shorter shower. Don't just stand there in the hot water. This kind of thing where you're making sure that you use what you need, but no more than that. My second tip is to look for companies when you're buying things or eating fish that actually are sustainable, that are trying to be conscious of their impact on the environment. So when you eat fish, make sure it's a kind of fish that's not endangered, so it's not going to harm the wild population. And my third tip is talk to your lawmakers, your local representatives, and make sure that they are enacting laws that will help protect the fish as well as us humans.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of you for joining Alexa and me and Fort Collins Museum of Discovery today. I hope that you had fun learning and discovering more together. For more fun and exploration, check out the museum's website at www.fcmod.org/programs for more activities and videos every day. See you next time.